very, very nearly an hour, just less.
Throughout my journey on this stream I have encountered many things. Yet thief all my adventures, trials and tribulations, I have one lingering question. Who is Vince?
It's a good question. Who is Vince? That is a very good question.
I don't think I had the chance to thank you properly for playing my music request the other day, so allow me to express my gratitude by throwing money at you, Lou.
I'll try and catch all that money. That's a lot of money, dude. Thanks for the 20. I really appreciate that. But here we go, guys. I'll do sellouts after the series, as always. But we've actually got a new player in the stream, and probably, like I've said many times before, the highest rated 1v1 player who has never played on my stream. He's currently 9th in the leaderboard, and he's currently 3rd in the 3v3 leaderboard, and also 14th in the 2v2 leaderboard. So Alex161, just a very, very high rated player all around. Oh, Deevo just rails his own crossbar. He had a good read that it was not actually going to be an own goal, so well played not to follow up on that. But I've actually never seen these two played against each other in 1v1. I've seen them play in 2v2 against each other in Gfinity, and Deevo usually gets the better of Alex. But we'll have to wait and see how the 1v1 goes. Oh, Deevo off and on, beautiful finish, gets the mind game, goes on the wall, and then he comes back off to just get the short aerial. Let's take a look at this from Deevo's eyes. Great first touch, easy finish. He makes it look easy, but honestly, the mechanics are quite difficult for that move. You'll have to excuse my voice. I have lost my voice just a little bit, so pardon me if I'm sounding a bit croaky and if I clear my throat. But I'll try and battle on through regardless. Oh, Deevo, delayed air dribble, gets beamed out of the air, but it's going to be a shot barely off the net regardless. That was pretty close. Alex161's got to be careful not to commit too early to challenge Deevo's air dribbles, because Deevo, of course, he does like to just follow the ball as it arcs down the way, and then when he sees the opponent committing, that's when he goes for his touch. Oh, what a great piece of control by Deevo. That was a great catch. He manages to get underneath the ball and opposite goal side. Fake kickoff by Alex, who has started off struggling here. But of course this is a series, so we're going to have a while for him to figure out what he needs to do. Look at this camera angle. He can actually see over the ball to check out what Deevo's doing. He's got a very, very high camera, which is news to me. I've never seen this before. I've never seen Alex's camera settings. We'll have to see how they work out for him. Of course, one of the benefits of this is that, like I said before, he can see over the top of the ball to check when Deevo is challenging him. But the disadvantage is that whenever he jumps up for an aerial, the back of his car is off the screen. And in positions like this, he can't actually see his full car, which makes him more susceptible to demos and things like that, and getting blindsided by challenges. But so far, he's holding his own for the most part. Oh, Deevo again with another near own goal, but that's just the confidence that he has of hitting his own post and crossbar when he needs to. Threatening another attack. Deliberate crossbar by Deevo. Unfortunately for him, couldn't get around the ball to get a follow-up shot. Alex misses on the power clear. Have to wait and see if these camera settings prevent him from getting power shots at any stage. But the vision that he has is pretty good, based on what he can see and the information that he can garner based on this high angle. Will he be able to maintain precision when he strikes the ball, however? Because that is sometimes the difficulty. That's why we saw K-Dot moving from extremely zoomed out camera to something a little bit more zoomed in. Oh my goodness, my throat did something horrendous there. But we do have a goal for Alex. Very similar to K-Dot actually back in the day, just choosing not to turn off ball cam for that catch and dribble, which is quite interesting because we used to see K-Dot doing that a lot, dribbling without turning off ball cam, which is of course easier with this specific camera setting. I would still recommend turning off ball cam though. I think that it gives more control. Oh, Deevo again just waiting for Alex to commit. So dangerous to challenge Deevo when he's got the ball close to him on the wall like this, because you see he's just waiting for Alex to jump and then he pops it past him. Very well played. Over 0-1 12 Titans, yes. Over 0 is the MVP, of course. 3-1, Deevo looking pretty comfortable. Oh, Alex could have been throwing goal there if he did a half flip challenge. But he did just go for the backflip. Didn't want to turn his car around and be too overcommitted. Very similar playstyle to the old K-Dop, I would say. And not too dissimilar to current K-Dop even, from what we're seeing right now from Alex. Oh, gets the demo. Will he be able to line up a shot? Great first touch, and there's the finish. Well played. This goal was all about the first touch, of course. He needed to get round that ball, hook it down off the wall. Right there, you see he gets on top of the ball on the wall. Make sure to pop it infield. And he's back within one, although Deevo's looked like the aggressor and the one who's in control of the majority of this game. Alex has managed to stick within a single goal, and plenty of time to get the equalizer. Deevo nearly leaving an open net. Fakes a clear to get Alex back on. Another demo. Savagery coming out of the German. I believe Alex is German, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Johnny,
What? Is this one of Alex's friends here with the German donation message? Deevo looking speedy as ever. Never a surprise to see Deevo getting a quick run-in goal. Very confident in his first touch is Deevo. 12 Titans officially streams here. No, it's going to be on another channel, but I will host that channel, so fear not. You will find your way to 12 Titans if you stay here for the next 45 minutes or so, and then I'll probably be hosting at around about that time. And although I did mention the ladder rankings earlier, Alex is 9th in the leaderboard in ones, which is actually higher than Deevo at the moment. I would still give Deevo the favorite for this game, just because he has played on stream so many more times than Alex has, and it's going to be a nervous experience for Alex, no doubt. But game 1 jitters hopefully will get out of the way and make way for the rest of the series, which I'm sure will be a solid performance from him. Oh, he tries a backflip shot. I'm very curious to see him opting for a dodge into the ball there, not just popping it without jumping. Oh, Deevo again delaying his dodge, as he loves to do. And of course, for those of you who were around yesterday, we saw Marky doing this play a lot, where he dribbles the ball back towards his own half. Oh, the fake air dribble by Deevo. But like I was saying, Marky yesterday, he preferred not to go up and over the top of his goal. And we saw Deevo doing the exact same thing, just popping it off his own post and then turning. So pretty smart play by Deevo.
On the Tesco website, this should be enough. Get yourself some Calpol 6 plus moi moi.
It's alright. I'll be fine. I'm only casting one series today. And then I'll be over watching 12 Titans myself. Because although I did cast it, I have not seen the final production. And I'm extremely excited about that. Hey, Team Rocket, thanks for the host, guys. I really appreciate that. I don't know if that's going to pop up in the stream. I did try and change a host alert recently.
2 months of not finding the unsubscribe button feels bad, man.
Well, I assume only 1 month of not finding it. Oh, there it is. We do have the host noise. It's the inverse toy duck screaming for anybody who's seen that video. Very funny video where you've got the toy ducks having a great time. Alright, I'll...
Boy Johnny, 2 happy months subscribing.
Bar down barely.
Stream. What can you tell me about Alex? Just tuned in.
What can I tell you about Alex? Well, he is currently 9th on the 1v1 leaderboard, 3rd on the 3v3 leaderboard, and 14th on the 2v2 leaderboard. So he's an extremely high-rated ladder player, up-and-coming tournament player in Europe as well. I've seen him get some pretty good tournament finishes in Gfinity 2v2. But as his name would suggest, he is currently looking for a team for RLCS. He's got the LFT in his name. And I'm expecting him to give Deevo a run for his money here, but not definitely not the favorite of the series. Deevo is going to be the favorite against the vast majority of people who he might come up against on my stream. But yeah, Alex is definitely an up-and-coming talent, and very interesting 1v1 player from Germany who likes to play a style pretty similar to K-Dot from what I've seen, and this is the first time that I've seen him play 1v1, so I'm learning just as you are. Alright, Deevo failing his control at the near post there.
4 months later and the search for the unsubscribe button continues.
Oh man, I genuinely wonder how many people are subbed and they don't know how to unsubscribe and it just automatically subs every single month. They're like, come on man. Genuinely, if that is a problem that you're facing, go to your settings and then click on subscriptions and then click don't renew. That's all you need to do. Oh, Deevo, what a dunk off the back of this air dribble. I really feel like Deevo meant to get this ball a lot higher, but then he just like followed up on it anyway. Oh, Alex, although Deevo did get the dunk on the back of that air dribble, gotta say Alex should have got a better hitbox than that, should have cleared it. Alex is a god in 2v2, he ruined Mystic. Well, I mean, Alex, if he's as high ranked as he is in 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3, is just going to be a beast at this game anyway. But, you know, coming up against Deevo on my stream is never an easy task, as even great players like Lucinio, Miho, and Dapper have fallen to the Englishman in the past. And the German is having just about the same story right now. Very interesting playstyle coming out from Alex. I would say that his posturing around the ball, like how he approaches the ball and how he defends, is very, very similar to K-Dop. But offensively, he's not relying on the wall as much as K-Dop, and he doesn't look to be as confident in the air as the Frenchman. But that might just be, you know, a small sample size. We'll have to look and see how the series progresses. Deevo with a wall interception and an easy rebound to finish. Looking very good, as always, is Deevo. 4-1, comfortable victory in Game 1, and he's looking just as comfortable in Game 2 here. And unfortunately for Alex, he really hasn't looked like he's threatened Deevo much. What? Alex just gonna sit on the ball right there. He literally just sat on the ball. Oh, well played. He gets the ball past Deevo. Deevo did get a touch, but unfortunately centers it with said touch. I'm kind of disappointed we're not going to see a replay of that ball sit by Alex. He just sat on the ball and rolled with it. I've never seen that before. He literally rolled with the challenge. Deevo was like, oh, what is this? Oh, double fake kickoff, but Alex is going to fake it from close range, so he actually can take the possession. So there we see what happens if two players fake the diagonal kickoff in 1v1. Well, the player who's closer can just take the ball for free, and that's what we saw there. I think Alex just nicked the boost as well. Yes, he did. Good play to get Deevo to back off there. Again, he's just going to leave ball cam on for this entire play. He's definitely leaving ball cam on a ton in situations where I would recommend not to. But there we go. We see Deevo losing another goal at the near post. Very curious to see Alex's offensive strategy. Deliberately hitting the post above Deevo's head there. Smart play. He knew that would take Deevo out the game. And now he's back within one, although Deevo's looked in control. Like I said, the scoreline remains pretty close, which is interesting to see. Alright, Deevo's got plenty of space here though. Alex backing off. An absolute mile. Half the game gone. Sideways air dribble for Deevo. And the dunk. Oh my word. How does Alex stop this? How is he supposed to stop this challenge by Deevo? Pff, man, that's so hard. The only way Alex can save that is hitting it straight forward. Literally the only way. What is he supposed to do?
2 months in a row, XD, you are doing a great job in entertaining and helping all of us in getting better.
Oh, that's very
Keep
kind
up
of
the
you.
Good work. Asp Gluta.
Is that a German word? Oh, another demo. Alex's demos have been on point. Will he get the finish as well? Deevo's going to spawn right beside him. Alex with the mind game, and Deevo with the near post save. Alex will be kicking himself for missing that one, for sure. He did have a lot of time to control that ball before Deevo respawned. But Alex backing off so much in defense. Very, very similar playstyle to K-Dop. We'll have to get a K-Dop versus Alex on stream. Oh my goodness, Deevo's air dribbles this series have been so solid. He does it again. And Alex, really no business moving off his line there. He was nowhere near the ball when Deevo popped it. But yes, like I've said before, this stream is just going to be a really short one. I'm just going to build up some viewers and then host the 12 Titans stream because it's a lesser known stream. It's never been used before for streaming, so it doesn't have many followers, not many people know where to find it, so we'll give it a nice bump of viewership. Then everybody who goes to Rocket League on Twitch will be able to see it because it will have probably more viewers than any of the other Rocket League streams at this hour. Unless Kronobi comes back from PAX, then he'll maybe get more. Oh, Deevo rattling his own post again. That's nearly on target. In fact, it is. But Alex able to get back. Manages to get another ball over the top of Deevo. Look at these. Shot differential heavily in Deevo's favor. But Alex stays in the game regardless because he manages to score more of his shots as a percentage than Deevo does. Deevo's on 50%. Alex closer to 70% right now. And he's still within one. On the ball as well. He has turned off ball cam this time rather. So that shows he's not stubborn 100% of the time with leaving ball cam on. Is Alex. which is good, because if somebody ever like climbs to the very, very top of the rankings with never turning off ball cam, it would just, I don't know, it would trigger me just a tiny bit, because I'd be like, oh, they could be better if they just turn off ball cam. They could have so much more control. Say, you stole the phrase kicking himself for that one. Aye, that's a Scottish phrase. He'll be kicking himself after making a misplay. Oh, Deevo with the air roll shot. Good landing. He's got to be careful though. Needs to get back pretty quick. And Alex sliding in on his bum. I don't think he meant to do that at all. And he's left the net open. Deevo's missed it. Will he get the rebound? Surely. Oh, he's missed it again. What's this? Deevo missing 2 open nets. Alex still floundering though with no boost. And Deevo's going to slow play this, tries to get it underneath his opponent. Unfortunately for him, Alex is going to hit the ball and not jump over the top of it cleanly. Stumpy, what on earth?
Cole says you stink and I'm finding it hard to disagree.
What on earth? That's good to know, buddy. Okay, Alex is he going to get another 1 goal towards the end? Deevo recovering very quickly. I would have liked to see Alex get a goal there, just to see a tense final few seconds to the game, but it looks like Deevo is actually just going to wrap up game 2. And although these games have been close in score, Deevo does look to be in control for the most part, which is not surprising. And Alex struggling to get any real sort of momentum going. He's always playing catch up, and that's not a good thing to be doing if you're against a player of Deevo's caliber. RLCS Season 2 Grand Finalist. Why is the voice the one from League? I just noticed that.
Did you know if you put your whole hand in your bum you can become president?
No, I didn't. It's good to know. But no, I just noticed that, yeah, that voice is the same one that the 12 Titans is using, so I didn't even mean to do that. I just like chose a random voice off of Streamlabs, and it turns out it's the same voice as 12 Titans. It's a better voice than the old lady, I'm sure. The dude, Brian is his name. He's hilarious. I love Brian. Okay, Deevo does defend the Deevo attempt that Alex was doing, and I call it the Deevo play when somebody's just backboarding the ball in 1v1 for themselves. Deevo trying to do the Marky Dude 360 dribble. Both these plays end to end failing. What a touch. Deevo manages to clip that ball, just accelerate it off his own back wall. And then he misses his flick. And not what he meant to do. So we've had 3 turnovers of possession, and none of the attacks even coming close to working. F2 Woofless, call me out. Bring it on, Woofless. I'll smash you. They've got no F2. I've got no chance. I'll demolish any of them in a 1v1. Any of them. Easy game. Even I'll play on US East server as well, just to make it more interesting. How does that sound? I've never seen anybody calling me out, but I guess you guys are just trying to start something, which is fine. Sounds good. Right, over a minute gone, still no goals. Deevo fakes an air dribble. Again, quick back to the ground is Deevo, as always. Doesn't like to go too high on his fake air dribbles. You just donated $11. You feel like a hero. I'll check after the games. I'll check after the series. I'll do shoutouts really quickly. Am I casting as 12 Titans? I've already casted it. It's a pre-recorded cast. I'm just gonna be there to do a quick 5 minutes of hosting, of course. Okay, sorry. I just had to look at something off screen real quick. Appreciate all the subs, guys. I'll give you shoutouts after the series. But here we actually have Alex in the lead. Will this be a change of tune for the series, or is this just a little bit of a road bump for Deevo as he moves forward? Still, ball cam remaining on a long time for Alex, and he's looking for bumps here. Deevo spots that a mile away. That's an extremely cheeky play by Alex to look for the bump when he's completely starved like this off boost.
I've been watching your YouTube videos for a while, and I've improved in all game modes. Went
good,
from
dude.
Challenger 1 to Shooting Star and still
Nice.
climbing.
Very, very good.
Great to finally catch you streaming. Cheers from Australia.
Oh, welcome.
Moi, 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 moi.
Welcome, Australian viewer, and of course all the other Australian viewers. Hope you're not up at ridiculous o'clock to watch this. I don't know what time it is over there. Probably like midnight or something. No, it'll be worse. It'll be like 4 in the morning or something. I don't even know. Oh, Oh my goodness, what a shot and what a save. Deevo and Alex both getting great plays right there. And Alex misses on the wall shot. He's going to feel horrendous after that one. He had an open net. And of course, open nets, when they do go astray in 1v1, feels bad, man. Deevo missing on the rebound. Uncharacteristically of him. The ball's just on a full lap of the pitch.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. But that ball just did 2 entire laps of the pitch at speed. And eventually Alex manages to get the outplay on Deevo. Barely popping it over him, actually. It was extremely close. 7 AM in Australia. 7? You've been up all night. It's 7:20 in the morning. Very good. Good to know. Alright, Alex, more than half the game gone. Very low scoring game at that. And he is in the lead. Doubles the lead. 2 up over Deevo now. I'm very curious to see, is he going to continue to do this? He's done a lot of flicks with ball cam on. And I keep mentioning this, but it is very interesting to see because the vast majority of players, 99% of top players, will turn off ball cam there to make that flick. But Alex, with this higher camera setting, with this higher height on the camera, and also maybe even a little sharp angle, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like a sharp angle and a high height. Oh, okay, just a little bit of a dance and back and forth and a goal for Deevo. Yeah, Alex much more comfortable leaving that ball cam on in dribbling situations.
Love your work, man, but you need to open your eyes and see Poncho is better than Boomer. Moi.
Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, Poncho's pretty good, not gonna lie. He's pretty good. He's definitely the up-and-coming bot in bot show matches. Alright, Alex has to try and put that previous goal behind him. He's still in the lead over Deevo. Oh, Deevo fakes a challenge, baits out the long shot, and it's not a good one for Alex. Deevo trying to keep the ball to himself here. Awkward position though for Deevo. He's got to be so careful not to get dunked on. Alex though doesn't commit too hard. He doesn't want to go for an all-in play when he already has the lead. Again, ball cam is on, but the flick continues to be impressive. Alex showing us that he knows exactly the dimensions of his car and how it relates to the ball, regardless of whether or not the camera is trying to helicopter around and around in circles. So, you know, I can't say that he's I can't say that this is a terrible strategy to leave ball cam on for these flicks if he can execute them like this. The only disadvantage will be if he, you know, can't pull these off 100% consistently. It's looking very controlled though, is Alex right now. Minute remaining, Deevo still not able to get his attack going this game. I really feel like after he missed on that backboard rebound, which he's usually so good at, that might have shaken him a little bit, but holy cow, what a pop from Deevo. Look at this play here. As he comes in field, he doesn't even jump, he just lifts it. By letting it bop on his head, he doinks it in from point blank range. The point blank doink right there from Deevo, back within a goal. Kickoffs have been pretty even. In fact, I only remember one kickoff goal this whole series, which is very impressive for Alex, because Deevo, of course, is one of the players who's most dominant on face-offs on my stream. He's going to go for more doink plays and the long shot. Alex shadowing, as he has done for most of the series in defense. Very solid shadow defense coming out of Alex, and a good 50-50. Notice how he got goal side off the ball on that challenge. Not only is it important to get goal side of the ball on face-offs, but also on any 50-50, anywhere in the pitch in 1v1, you want to be goal side. And when I say that, between your goal and the ball, because that way you're going to force it away from your goal, and away from your goal is always going to be a good thing in 1v1, unless you're smashing it off the back wall and leaving yourself out of position, of course. Will I stream after the tournament? Do I know how long it'll be? No, I won't be streaming again tonight. This is just a very short stream tonight, just a little one. It's coming up to 26 past 8, so I won't be streaming for more than another 20 to 25 minutes. Oh, Deevo's trying desperately to get the ball past Alex, but he's unable to do so. It's going to lead to Alex getting another goal, but you understand Deevo's line of thinking here, trying to get the equalizer with only 10 seconds remaining. He's got to go all in at that point. And another fake kickoff. But Deevo's actually going to get a kickoff goal, almost. Oh, the own goal coming out from Alex. Deevo missed on the conversion, but it doesn't matter. So right there, Alex actually wasn't perfectly goal side, and Deevo comes banging in from the middle, and he does actually get a kickoff goal. So there's the smallest hope here for Deevo. Alex is not going to fake the kickoff. That will probably ruin Deevo's chances. And 2-1 the series. Getting a little bit closer now. And Deevo's definitely got to be careful. Alex has looked very solid in defense. Except against Deevo's air dribbles. Deevo's air dribbles have been the one thing that have shaken Alex. I think he's at an extremely high success rate for them.
I'm so hyped for the 12 gingerly.
Oh my goodness, the lady, she saw Titans and she censored it because it starts with TIT. She censored Titans. Can you believe that? Somebody, I think it's Poker64, tries to say he's excited for the 12 Titans and it says 12 gingerly because 12 Titans is Titans. Oh my goodness. Alright, 1-goal lead for Alex, but it's going to get immediately equalized. That's a brutal kickoff goal to concede. Alex flopping way too close to the ball here. Doesn't get a second dodge off before Deevo rubs the ball right over the top of him. Is it just you or is Deevo the most overrated sack of blank in Rocket League? It's just you. Deevo's definitely not overrated. He's very, very good. What's this going to say this time?
I too am excited for the 12 titties.
Oh, Alex nearly getting the aerial off the wall there. The 12 titties.
Johnny, this voice is quieter than a mouse gingerly on cotton. Turn it up, please. Alright,
I'll turn it up, but not right now. I'll turn it up for next stream, because I'm not going to be streaming for much longer today. I'll fix it though, don't you worry. Oh, Deevo with the point blank range throw to the sky. Look at how he gets right underneath this ball, just so he can launch it straight up and over the defender. Anywhere else in the field, that would just be going straight up towards the ceiling, but Deevo's so close that you can actually just stick it in underneath the bar. Lady too quiet, it's okay. I'll fix that later. We won't worry about that right now. We won't worry about that right now. Another Alex throw, probably without ball cam on. But this time Deevo stays very solid and in control. And he's going to go for the throw of his own. Post denies him. You could see that he was always going to be hitting the post with that line if he did take it past the goalkeeper. But taking it past the goalkeeper is nonetheless the correct thing to do. Even if he knows he's shooting off target ever so slightly to the back post. It's definitely still a good play for Deevo to take the ball past Alex. And make sure that he doesn't let Alex get a touch on it and counter-attack him. It's also something that you could start to do in 2v2. Instead of just taking shots, always aiming for the target. Just try instead to just aim past your opponents. Get the ball past your opponents and then let your teammate come in for the open net tap in. It's a pretty solid 2v2 strategy if you could just take both of the opponents out of the game. It's a good read by Alex. He had a good idea that Deevo was going to try and go high on that one. Prepares himself on the wall. And yeah, like I said earlier, this is going to be... I'm a little bit more chilled out today because my voice is pretty sore. So I'm not going to be getting too crazy on stream today. We're just going to chill. Oh, Deevo's not going to be able to recover for this rebound, but he does, again, get the ball past his opponent, which is always going to mean he is the one who's in control and threatening. Oh, until he gives the ball away, of course. He still has the lead, however. And, oh, the dunk. Alex is going to get back to goal pretty quick. I don't think he's going to make it. No boost. Deevo's dunk will go in. Dangerous position now for Alex. He is down by 2 goals, and both the other games where this has happened, he has ended up losing. So we need to see how good is Alex going to be at playing from behind. I've said this about K-Dop as well. Always a player who's extremely dangerous when he's got a goal lead, even if it's like a 1-goal lead. But then as soon as you put him behind, that kind of takes him out of his comfort zone. And I'm expecting Alex, with his defensive approach and shadowing so often, will have a similar sort of story. He'll be a very dangerous player when he's winning, but when he's losing, the comeback potential is not as much as people like Scrub and Marky, who could just chain together goal after goal after goal. I'd even put Deevo in that category. He's another player who can just score so many goals back to back with offensive, quick play. Deevo's aerial. You see Alex respecting that. Even the tightest of angles, he knows Deevo might just put that on the net, as he is known for. And now Alex, he really needs to start converting on these attacks. He needs to do more than just 50-50 the ball. He needs to also get the goal. But Deevo just refuses to give him any space to play with. And look at that. Deevo's so much confidence in the challenge. He trusts his own speed. to make sure he can get to the ball fast enough. Misses the boost, but it doesn't matter. He's still first to the ball. Demo by Alex, but this is the first demo that we've seen where he doesn't have a free run-in on goal.
Hey Johnny,
hello.
Thanks, you've helped me a lot over the past few weeks to be a better Rocket League player. One problem I've always had with your streams though is that I can never see your face because your nose is always in the way, Kappa.
Oh, for goodness sake. Thank you. That's a very good comment. I'm sorry I've not managed to save up enough donations to get a nose job yet. But don't worry, I'm not going to. For those of you who are like, no, don't do it. It's fine. Who am I kidding? Everybody's going to be like, yes, please get a nose job. First time live stream, moi. Slumdom, welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate you. Looks like Deevo is going to take game 4. And very, very similar story to games 1 and 2. Deevo just managing to get into the lead. And no matter what Alex does, he just never looks like he's completely turned the momentum around. Even if he stays within touching distance of the series, it still very much looks like it's in Deevo's control. So, well, so long as he can stop going for boost and leaving the net wide open. So as long as he can stop going for boost and leaving his net wide open. Okay, here's another chance for Alex. He needs to convert on this, though. I really feel like this might be his second last chance of the game. Okay, he will manage to get Deevo off his line, but Deevo turns just in time. Alex he's playing keep away right now, but can he score? Yes, he can. But oh, that's a beautiful shot, post and in. He needed that so badly. If this hit the post and came back, I would not have seen him making the comeback. Finally, Alex has started to up the aggression. I love this aggression. We've seen this at the end of every game that we've seen so far on stream. Between these two is at the end of every game, Alex does up the aggression when he knows that he's behind. But has he waited too long? Okay, this might be an open net. Deevo will recover. Oh, Alex should have done a lot more with that. He still has a chance. He knows this is his last chance of the game. And Deevo's low on boost, but so is he. Tries to go for the near post shot. Deevo says, not this time, buddy. And this might be game. Deevo is going to stay with the ball, making it so difficult for Alex to keep this in the air and also score. Okay, maybe a chance. No catch for Alex, though. GG. Deevo takes game 4. And let me just check the time really quickly. Okay. We've got time for... I'll tell them I'm streaming for another... So it's time for one more game. No time for Alex to win the series because he's already lost 3 games to 1. However, we can see one more game. Will he bring it back to 3-2 in this 5-game set? Or will he drop a 4th game, making it a little sandwich of of losses? Deevo looking very good. You know, to dispatch a player like Alex, who has been so solid in defense and refused to, you know, give Deevo any absolutely free goals. It really does show how dangerous a player Deevo is. Okay, control play by Alex, nicely done. Just pressures Deevo into a misplay. Let's see, what could Deevo have done with this one? Okay, yeah, definitely just needs to make sure to get that ball to the side and not leave it in the middle. You see, he's even trying to hover behind the ball after he realizes that he's misplayed. Interesting play by Deevo. Something that I see Cucks doing a lot is when he misplays by mishitting the ball into the middle of his box, he will just try and hover his car right in the way of the ball until the ball hits the ground. He'll just like hover behind it and drop down as the ball gets lower. Okay, the ball cam is off, but Alex's throws have actually looked better with ball cam on, funnily enough. He's turned it off a few times. Maybe something that he's adapting in his game. Like I said, this is the first time I've seen Alex play. Maybe he's making that adaptation to get better at turning off ball cam. To get precision shots and be able to see past the ball more easily without the camera swiveling around and helicoptering as you do, I like to say. Might be something he's adding to his game in the long run. Who knows? Okay, Deevo's snaking around wildly here. All his boost button was like down that entire time, nearly taking him away from the ball. It looked like he's like almost trying to keep under control, as his boost is trying to do the opposite. Oh, Deevo looking for the wall demo right there. He knew he was second best to the boost race, but he just went for the wall demo regardless. Okay, there we go. Alex controls the ball with ball cam and then turns ball cam off. I'm very, very curious to see that. Most players would just immediately turn off ball cam for the controlling aspect of that setup. But I really feel like, oh, I was going to say, I really feel like if Alex wants to have a chance in this game, he needs to be more aggressive. Because just letting Deevo come at him again and again is giving Deevo confidence.
Alex's have a sort of attack first and ask questions later attitude. When Alex catches the scent of a Deevo or anything else unfamiliar, it is likely to charge.
Oh my goodness.
Alex can't see well, so they sometimes charge objects like Deevos and need to always have ball cam on, mistaking them as THR.
Who came up with that? That's incredible. What a copy pasta. Is that something about like rhinoceroses or something? I don't even know. What is it supposed to be about? And Deevo again, just like Marky yesterday, not going up and across his back wall with that ball. Instead just turning before he gets there. So similar sort of line of play as we saw from Marky. It's more of a mentality of I want to start a counter-attack rather than just I don't want to get scored on. It's both. Instead of like going up and across and then meeting your opposition at the other side of the goal, it's more of a I'm going to turn and be ready to outplay my opponent kind of deal. If you just pop it off your own post and get underneath it very, very quickly. And of course that will always be a favourable situation if you can like not only prevent an attack of your opponent but also start a counter attack of your own. Oh, there's a nice shot by Alex. Deevo getting punished for the wide line back to goal. Yeah, Deevo should definitely have seen this coming. He should definitely have seen that shot coming. It's quite a weird goal right before that gave Deevo the lead briefly, managing to just accelerate the ball past Alex as both players were being very cheeky, just refusing to back down and looking at each other. Again, Deevo giving Alex a lot of space. He obviously does not feel too threatened by Alex's attack in open play. But yeah, of course, I would not expect to see Deevo doing that against someone who has a wider variety of dribbling moves at their disposal. Of course, most of what we've seen from Alex so far, when he's given space to start dribbling, he just sets up a throw, pretty much. That's what he's gone for 100% of the time. Alex half flipping into Shadow is not going to work out. Deevo manages to fake him well enough to keep the ball alive in the 6-yard box. Half flipping into shadowing position for Alex here gave Deevo all the cards, and he tries his best to hover in front of the ball. Good try. He managed to recover to make himself somewhat useful at the near post. But of course Deevo had so much space there. He could have taken a shot across the goal. He could have gone for a fake at the near post like he did, or he could have gone for just a low 50-50. There was lots of options for Deevo there. And Alex will actually get a goal back with a kickoff, so kickoff goal revenge coming in for Alex. Deevo's had, I think, the better of the two kickoffs for these guys, coming out with possession and pressure the majority of the time. But Alex has not been completely outdone in that regard. Okay, good play. Deevo checking to see where Alex is, but he didn't actually pop the ball into his own post, and he's going to get punished for it. I am very surprised to see Deevo not popping this ball right here. I felt like he was going to make a small touch, but the reason perhaps is that he's afraid of Alex getting right up behind him and going for the demo play. So very curious. Deevo, if he'd just got the slightest touch on that ball, he would have managed to get it away from danger. Oh, Deevo's trying to go for the deft touch, and he's actually left the open net. That is a huge misplay. Deevo going for the greedy infield touch here. He tried to just clip the ball right there and go for the 1v1 dribble play on Alex, but he barely missed it. And now Alex is up by 2. Will the trend that we've been seeing this series hold to be true? Whenever Alex has been ahead, he's looked comfortable. Whenever he's been behind, he has not looked threatening. Deevo, however, has managed to get a goal back. Another solid 50-50 in the midfield. This is such a weird series. Like, both these playstyles are so different. So different coming out from Deevo and Alex161. The Germany versus England matchup. I don't know, did we have Germany versus England international show match? I don't think we did we? No. That would be a good one. Of course, Alex would have a lot more competition in getting into that Germany 3v3 lineup than Deevo would, with the likes of Pashi, Siki and Freaky and ELMP being around, dominating the scene. Even Killer number 7 recently, another great German player who's risen again to the top of the standings. Oh, Deevo, no way, going for the tight rebound, unable to get it this time. Love to see Deevo go for these crazy rebounds. You see Alex in that position, just like, there's no way you've got that. And then he's like, oh my god, thank goodness he didn't, because I was trusting him not to. Alex has missed an open net. That would have sealed the game. One more chance for Deevo. What a crazy turnaround. If Alex concedes here, he will be kicking himself for missing the open net. Looks like he will hold on unless Deevo can miraculously keep the ball up. No, he cannot. And that's going to be GG's. Alex does take back one more game. And like I've been saying, whenever Alex was in the lead this series, he looked 10 times more comfortable because his playstyle was so reliant on shadowing and so reliant on just waiting for his opponent to outplay himself that if he's not able to get that lead initially, then Deevo looked like the favorite. And there we go. For those of you who are asking who Alex is, I'll show once again. He is the 9th rated 1v1 player. He is the 15th rated 2v2 player and 3rd rated in 3s. So very high rated. I don't know if he plays solo 3s, does he? I've not even looked, but solo 3s, not many people play that these days. So extremely high rated player from Germany. Definitely keep an eye out for him in the future. He's looking for a team for RLCS, and hopefully he gets one. I'd love to see more of him. Very similar playstyle to K-Dop, so it'd be curious to see how those two would match up against each other. Very, very curious to see how they'd match up against each other. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am going to be hosting the 12 Titans stream, which is going to be going live in about 17 minutes, bang on the hour. So you're not going to miss any of that. I'm just going to go and host them. I believe it should be going live any minute now. Let me just check. Let me just check if it's live. If it is, I'll just host them. But before I go, I will of course do shoutouts. New subs, we got Old Man Dan 18, Wilson 271, the Hybrid Pixel, Voxf, Pigeon Banky, Jashif, Bravo Fire 21, Emil TS07. Oh, where was I? I just moved it by accident. Venomic. Get Some UAL, The Bandanger. So many new subs, you guys are insane. Wobble Sticky, Sirmeows, HM Zorny, what up, dude? Farmer Inc., X Ninja _ Moves X, Big Billy 5, Snowdrifter 1, The Avatar, and Amazing _ all you guys new subs today. I appreciate every single one of you. And resubs, we got Turtlehead live for the 2 months. Yeah, he wants to know who Vince is, as do we all. Flurry Flax, 2 months of not finding their unsubscribe button. Unfortunate for you, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the support regardless. Triple T Bantu, Moy Johnny, happy 2 month resub. Appreciate that, buddy. And Pentagram Jesus, 4 months. He also still can't find the unsubscribe button. Everybody's struggling to find the unsub button. Aspler, oh my goodness, how do I say this? Aspiglutter with the 2 months. I appreciate the 2 months, dude. Stumpy Goblin, 6 months. I appreciate you, man. Miss you, buddy. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can agree with Cole there, because I do try my best to smell not absolutely awful. And finally, Sean's number 1 with the 4 months. He says, love your work. You need to open your eyes and see Poncho's better than Boomer. Well, that's up for debate, but I appreciate the resub, dude. Meanwhile, we got 420 out of Clever Lespada. I appreciate the 420, dude. It says, hey, you've helped me a lot over the past 2 weeks to become a better Rocket League player. Well, that's phenomenal to hear. I'm really happy for you, buddy, and long may it continue. You've got a good while till the end of the season, so you might manage to rank up again. Who knows? Pentagram, this is the price of heroism, feels bad, man, with the 11 pounds. Appreciate that, buddy. And Turn It Up saying Johnny the voice is quieter than a mouse. Blank on Cotton. That's good to know. Very, very good to know. What was that notification right now? I'll just catch that before I forget. It was Delps1001 with the new sub. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. So many new subs today, but I appreciate you, every single one of you. Hopefully it doesn't seem like I'm just trying to get this out of the way, because I will thank every single person who subs from now until eternity, because I genuinely do appreciate all of you so much. Here we go. Fami watching from Australia at 7:46 a.m. He's been up all night. Appreciate you, Fami. Thanks for sticking around. Baxter 420 as well. Did you know you put the whole hand on your bum, you can become president? Well, I didn't know that, but it's good to know. Wobble Sticky with a 420 every day. We stray further from God's light. That's a very deep thought right there from Wobble Sticky. I appreciate that. Edmard had to look at Tesco website. This should be enough. Get yourself some cat ball. I'll try. And yeah, before the series started, we did have Pentagram, of course, paying £20 just to let me know. Thanks for playing the music. But yeah, you could have just said that in chat, dude. You don't need to donate to say thanks. I'll try and notice that in chat. But Pentagram, thank you so much. You're a long time supporter of the stream, and I really do appreciate all the help. And Mag U with 3 months. He's accidentally resubscribed, probably because he says oops. But I appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back, and congrats on the 3-month badge. And Stu Body as well with the new sub. So thank you. Also, I appreciate every single sub donation. Cheer, follow, everybody just chilling in chat. You're all awesome. I'm just waiting for the stream to go live over on League of Rockets, and then I will give them a host. We're just waiting for that, boys.
Hooray. Let Johnny Boy _ I know it's your 3-month anniversary.
So thank you. Get some Mule for the 3-month. That's good. Definitely one of my favorite anniversaries is the 3 months, because of course it does change the badge color and more variety is good. We get to see some red badges in the chat. Ao mine goes zone. Ao mine goes zone. Appreciate the sub. I can't read your name, but thank you regardless. Welcome to the stream, buddy. You been show the trailer? Why do you want me to show the trailer? I guess I